Do you love Biscoff? Do you love mince pies? Then you're going to love this. Today I'm going to be making Biscoff Mince Pies. I got this recipe from Bigger Bolder Baking by Gemma Stafford. You will need 282 grams of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground allspice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, 1/4 of baking soda, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. You will also need 225 grams of butter and 115 grams of sugar and 42 grams of brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix together all your spices and all of your flour. I put it in the wrong bowl. I need to cream the sugar and butter first. There we go. Now put that down. I'm now gonna pour my flour and spices in with the cream, sugar and butter. Now I'm going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay. Now it's done, I'm going to get it and leave it to chill for an hour. I'm going to put it into this bowl and then I'm going to cover it with some cling film and put it in the fridge. I've taken my dough out of the fridge and it's now chilled, but I'm going to roll it out, but before I do that I'm going to grease my pan. These are going to be the most amazing mince pies ever. I'm going to get some flour out to roll my dough out. And I'm going to use a pound coin to help me measure how thick it is. I guess this is a bit like gingerbread men, because you cut out shapes. So instead of the circle lid for my mince pie, I'm going to use a star one, just so it's a little bit different and it's also a bit more festive. And I've got a bigger circle for my tin than it is from the tin, because you want to put it on the sides, because if it's not on the sides, all the filling will just go out. Just gonna peel off. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna dump it. Well, not dump it, obviously. I'm just gonna put it in. And then I'm gonna try and do my star. There we go. I'm not gonna put this on yet because I need to fill it. So I'm just gonna put that here. Okay, I've put my bases on the tray, and if you like Biscoff and you've got a thick base, then you might get a crust, which will be the best bit if you like Biscoff. So now I'm going to have this. It's got currants, raisins, apples, and a bit of sugar in, and that's the mincemeat. It's not actually real meat from like a cow or something, or a sheep. It's just like fruit, so I can't open this up. I'm trying. Safety button. What does that do? So my dad opened it and he just opened it. Like, oh my gosh, it's really strong. It smells like mince pies. I'm gonna put a tablespoon in it, and then once I've filled all of them up, I'm gonna put my stars on. So now I've put my mince in, and some of them I've done a little bit too much. But I'm just going to put my stars on now. So I think I might just kind of... No! It broke. That's sad. Right, okay. So now another one. Is here this... This is experimental, so I don't know how it's going to turn out because the dough is actually cookie dough. But so yeah, it might not come out, but it has to go into the oven at 180 for 12 to 15 minutes and to turn a golden brown. In you go. Oops. And sprinkle some sugar on while it's hot so it will melt, kind of. I need to let it cool for about 5 minutes because the biscuits are a bit soft still, so I need to let them cool and let the sugar melt on as well. Now my Biscoff mince pies have cooled, I'm going to taste test them. They look really nice. They're quite crunchy on the outside, like a ginger snap biscuit. But it's really nice. It tastes really good actually. 10 out of 10 from Amelie Bakes.